coming up, the legendary Amy Childs.
Woo! Girls, thank you. I just made the vajazzle famous. I'd actually get people to get their vajazzles out to me. That's how famous it was.
Wow.
So I saw loads of nuns.
Shut up! Just got married.
Got married 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
I was in a big wedding dress. Because listen, Amy Childs has got to have a big dress, hasn't she?
Amy Childs is a big dress.
Did you have drama with your wedding?
Honestly, going back to it, it was really tough. Like,
Yeah.
I look back now and I can't believe me and Bill actually married because I thought we was going to be divorced before we got married. A week before my 18th, I had a boob job. Then done Towie and had all these clinics going to me, can we give you a free boob job, Amy? So then that was it. I went even bigger. I then got addicted to cosmetic surgery.
She's the woman who quite literally defined an era of British TV, introducing us to the vajazzle and making "shut up" a national catchphrase. Please welcome the legendary Amy Childs.
Woo! Girls, thank you.
Hello.
What
welcome.
a lovely introductory
Well,
to me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,
and you're
lovely.
looking gorgeous.
Thank you very
Wearing
much.
white.
Stunning.
Just got married.
Yeah.
Yeah, got married 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
Was
congratulations.
that all it
Yes.
was? 3 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
3 weeks ago. It's
How was
mad.
it?
It was so, honestly, we had such a lovely day. What it is, I've actually got 2 weddings.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, can we just look at that rock on
Yeah,
your finger?
I know.
boy
Like,
done good. I was always saying,
He's
but he
done
did take a
really
little while
well.
to
Bloody
engage,
well.
like to propose to me. So, you know, he said, like, you know, you're going to wait, but no, he done lovely. But no, the wedding was really lovely. It just was, it went so quickly. The wedding,
does.
it just.
Describe it to us, like what was the vibe of the day? And
So we got up in the morning and we stayed at Claridge's, which was lovely. We was there for 3 days.
did you?
This was our legal wedding, and I think
Right.
people, I'm going to go onto that in a minute, but I've had people on Instagram go to me, is that it, Amy? Was that your wedding?
Oh.
Because I'm having 2 weddings. So I've got my next wedding in September with all of our friends and family.
Oh, lovely.
And is that because you're getting married abroad? So
because
you
we're
have
doing
the
a big wedding abroad.
And
do you know what
I
I
think
mean?
that totally makes sense. I like that. I kind of wish I'd done that. I really
Yeah.
wish I'd had 2 because it does go really quickly.
It does.
Yeah.
And I just felt, so the minute I woke up, I felt a little bit overwhelmed. I wanted the kids to, Millie didn't want to get dressed. She didn't put the bridesmaid's dress on. Polly didn't really like the bridesmaid's dress. That was literally at 10 o'clock. We was getting married at 12 o'clock. We then got married at Marylebone.
Lovely.
So we got married in a room, and I found out yesterday that Paul McCartney got married in the same room.
Did he?
So
Shut up.
Shut up.
So I did that.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
He got married in the room, but it was nice. And then we went to a little Italian around the corner. I was in a big wedding dress. So big wedding dress. It was like a wedding dress.
Yeah.
Went to a little Italian, all the family. I got all spaghetti down me. The dress needs a dry clean, girls, by the way.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
All spaghetti was down, but it was just. I'm never going to forget this day, you know. And I think my wedding in September is going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. But that meant so much to me.
course.
My London wedding was a lot.
And did you have drama with your wedding dress or something?
Didn't have a wedding dress 2 days before. Yeah.
Why? What
Oh my
happened?
God.
The stylist come round and he's a lovely friend of mine. And do you know what? It was actually, I'm actually going to blame it on myself because I'm a
Okay.
little bit laid back. I'm a very laid back. I thought the dress is going to be lovely. The dress wasn't for me. And I
Right.
left and I thought it's going to be amazing. When I tried the dress on, I thought, don't like it.
2 days before.
So this was a week before, and then the next day I was like, okay, I'll find something. I literally did wait 2 days before. I went to a lovely little boutique in Essex in Chigwell, and I do rely on Deborah a lot, the dressmaker, and she found me a dress, and I walked in there and it was the dress.
Wow.
So yeah,
Were you not stressed from that?
very chilled person, me. I think I'm a little
thank
bit. I think
God,
I'm a little bit too chilled. That's what my husband says. Husband.
Oh, your
now.
husband.
My
That's
husband.
nice to say that. Oh, I love that.
And Bill says to me, "You are very relaxed." I think maybe I'm too relaxed. But now I've got the wedding in Spain in September, which it's not long.
No.
I haven't got a dress for that wedding, and I do want 4 dresses.
But you spilt spaghetti on yours. Don't put your dress in the washing machine.
No.
I did that with my wedding dress, and
Did
the whole
you?
thing shrunk.
Did you not go to dry cleaners? No,
I didn't. No, I was
You
like,
just
I'm not
shoved it in-
spending that much money on
That's
a
all right.
dry clean.
You all right?
Yeah, I would put it in the washing machine. No,
Oh my
big
God.
mistake.
Oh no.
Louise.
Yeah. Don't recommend it. Did you have any bridesmaids?
So Polly, Millie. So I had Polly, Millie,
And they're your daughters.
They're my daughters.
Yeah.
So quickly. So I've got Polly, she's 9, Richie, who is 7, and I've got the twins, Billy and Millie. So she's actually Amelia, but I actually preferred Millie. Billy and Millie, the twins.
Oh, that's really cute, Billy
So
and
Billy
Millie.
and Millie are really
And then your
cute, the
husband's
twins.
Billy as well, but
So-
you call him Bill.
Okay, so can I just tell you something? So my dad's Bill, my husband's Bill, my brother's Bill, my granddad's Bill.
Stop.
My little boy's Bill. My
Wow.
nephew's Bill.
And then you have another baby and call that Bill
so I just
as well.
thought, Joe,
Why not?
What's
Can't
You're
think of
definitely,
Bill.
definitely not Billy No Mates. Terrible
Why? I don't know
pun.
why. I just don't know. And then when I met Bill in London, I went watching him with Bill. I thought, oh no, I can't meet a Bill.
And what's your thoughts on your daughter or your kids having surgery and stuff? How old were you when you had your first bit of surgery?
So I was 17.
Yeah.
I
What
was
did you have
17.
done
A
then?
week before my 18th, I had a boob job.
Yeah.
And honestly, like if I, and that's the thing, like if I got to go through this with Polly, I really hope I haven't got to go through this with Polly. I haven't got to. But my big thing in my life has been surgery. Surgery regrets massively. I regret having surgery so young.
Do you?
Would you have had it in your 20s? Would you have had a boob job in your 20s?
I definitely would have had it in my 20s, but I was like, so what happened to me? I stopped playing with dolls at 13, and then I grew up so quickly. Like I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Then I had a few boyfriend. I don't know what happened. Mum and Dad, you know, they put me into a private school throughout all of my life. I've been private educated from 4 to 16. I was in a really lovely school. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. And then I was reading these magazines. I was like, no, I want my boobs like that. I had no boobs. I literally was a double weight, flat chested. And yeah, when I got to 17, saved all my money up. And I said, Mum, I said, you know, I want my boobs done. Mum was a bit like, you know, hesitant, like, really, do you want this? I said, Mum, I do, you know, I've really, but the thing about Mum as well, we did go to the best surgeon in the UK, you know, she didn't want me to have it done. But we went there and I was still growing. At the end of the day, the bottom line of this all, my body was still growing.
Yeah.
18, you know, it was a week before I was 18. So literally 18, I had these big double Ds. Well, weren't double Ds. They was like D, but I was so flat chested.
Did you like them when you first had them
Loved
done?
them.
Oh, well,
Felt
that's good. That's good.
confident.
Yeah, good.
You know, I used to, you know, go, you know, to these under 18, you know, like before back in the day, like under 18 nightclub, and I used to fill my chicken. I used to fill with chicken fillets in my bra.
Yes, chicken
I was
fillets.
so
I had
insecure,
those, yeah.
and I remember going to the Sugar Hut. Right, I had so many chicken fillets in. I got one. And I literally got one and just threw them up, right? And it stuck on the wall.
No.
And I went there the next week, and it was still there, like my 2 chicken fillets. So technically, I do regret having. It was so funny. I do regret having surgery so young. But I was so insecure with my boobs because I literally didn't have nothing. I was literally pigeon chest.
Just
That's what I
anyone
was.
watching or listening, just chicken fillets
Yeah.
it's like a silicone. You stuff it in your bra and it looks like a
Gel.
chicken
Sometimes
fillet.
the gel, and then
Yeah.
literally
and
just
it just
stuck to,
makes your
Like
boobs.
literally had such a flashback then, because it used to be like you go out with the girls and be like, oh my god, your boobs look amazing, you've got your chicken fillets in.
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Or then you'd meet a guy and you'd have to like quickly shuffle them out
I know.
and so they didn't see it.
When my nana passed away years ago, and her requirement, like when she was laid to rest, she wanted a chicken fillet
She
in.
didn't.
She did.
Did she?
Yeah, she
Oh
did.
my God, I
Honestly.
love that.
I love that.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Oh.
My mum was tonguing her hair in like a coffin and stuff, and she had chicken fillets. But
No.
yeah, you just think
Wow,
like
we still want to look good even when we're
we
dead.
still want to look good even when we're not here. Yeah.
Wow.
But that was such a thing, wasn't it,
Yeah.
when we were
Chicken
teenagers?
fillets, I know, like, but I'm talking like I had like 3 chicken fillets in.
Yeah.
That's how much I had. No, I had no boobs, and I had like pigeon chest, so there was nothing there.
Did you
And
get
then it
any
was
like comments from
At
boys?
school I did.
From girls and boys?
No,
or-
just boys at school, and I was at a really
Bastards.
lovely school, and I just basically, oh, she ain't got no boobs. I don't know. I can't even really remember. But having a daughter, I'm like, oh, I just hope Polly ain't gonna go through it. But then what happened to me, then done Towie, and then when you're on this such massive TV show, because when it first came out, I can tell you it was just everywhere. And I had all these clinics going to me, can we give you a free boob job, Amy? We'll give you this, whatever.
Really,
And
yeah.
I was like, brilliant, this is what I'm all about. So then 22, that was it. I went even bigger. So I had these D boobs, and then at one point I was like a double F. So I was so tiny and these massive boobs. It was the look at the time.
Yeah.
It was that big
Yeah.
look, the massive lips. Oh, that was another thing. Then I went on to the lip search. Like, I literally messed myself massively in my 20s completely.
So what have you had done then?
So I had my lips done. I then got addicted to cosmetic surgery, like I generally did. It's only when I got to like 20, just before I had Polly, 25, I looked in the mirror and my dad said to me, you look like a freak.
Oh gosh.
And what had you had
And I
done
know-
at that point?
But did you?
I just do you know what I've never had done? I've never had my cheeks done. I've always obviously had my lips done, but I've never had cheek implants. I've never had nothing like
So it's just lips
chin
and
filler.
boobs.
It was just lips and
Yeah.
boobs, you know, obviously a bit of Botox.
Yeah. But what did you feel when he said that? That must have been.
But Mum, Dad,
Did you
was
agree? Did you
no,
go?
but I think in the end, I looked in the mirror and I thought I just looked so good. And it's only when I look back now, I'm going to show you some pictures. I thought, Amy, what on earth did you look like? And I've actually showed Polly these pictures as well. I've actually said to Polly, that's what Mum used to look like. She goes, God, the state of you. It's true. But I'm so glad she sees this because if she ever did want to have surgery when she's old, I'll go, look what happened to your mum. You know, I've documented all of it. You know, I did a BBC One show about my surgery regrets, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But look, at the time, you think you look amazing, and generally, you actually really don't.
But like all the other girls in Essex at the time on
We all
Towie
did.
were getting the
I'm probably
same
the worst
thing.
one. I had the biggest lips.
I think you look amazing, by the way.
Thank you, honey.
And to
How-
say
yeah.
with 4 kids,
Yeah,
you look unreal.
phenomenal. And
Thank you,
how are you now with your body now, like postpartum, like after kids? Like we talked earlier before we started recording about our tummies and how they're all
yeah,
like.
of course. Yeah, I've got everything. I've got the So with the twins, I had to have an emergency C-section. I was already to go natural girls. You know, I had 2 natural births with Polly and Rich. So basically, the nurse said to me, "You've had 2 natural births. You're having twins. You can just go natural again."
Oh, you're like, of course I can.
Hindsight's an amazing thing, by the way, girls.
Yeah.
Looking back at it now, why did you have a C-section? So basically, I was in a bit of So Billy was head down, twin 1, head down. The perfect. Amy, ready to go? Sat there, and they've checked me with the doctor. Then I've had 20 midwives come in. I thought, what's going on now? So basically, the cord was coming away from Billy's. It was coming away from him. So if I'd
Isn't
have had
that
a
really
home,
dangerous?
it's called a prolapse cord. It happens 3%. 3% of it's what happens.
So you'd had
So basically, if I had a home birth, the baby wouldn't have survived.
No.
Oh my gosh.
So after I did see like a cancer after because I was really affected by it because he would never have made it.
Oh my
so his cord
gosh.
so basically the midwife said to me, Amy, just so you know, we've got the baby's cord. I've got it. You need an emergency C-section.
Oh my
So
God,
hang on,
after you'd
so-
just given birth to one baby.
So now this is like literally twins. So now I've got head down. I'm in labour. I've got labour pains.
As in
So
like
I'm
you'd
thinking,
had the first baby.
No, so you're literally like about to give birth.
About to give birth,
And then
literally.
they were like, I love how I just
I
had to
said, I've
spread
got
my legs.
contractions. And then they've checked me and then they're doing all this, you just know, don't you? They're all doing it. And I'm going, is the baby all right? All good? Me and Bill are sitting there. And I'm saying to Bill, come to have prosecco tonight, and the baby's come. And all of a sudden, it just went from it was really traumatic. Like they basically had this, I've got the baby's cold and that emergency section, this was at 7:00. He was born at 7:01.
Oh
That's
my
how quick
gosh,
they got him
that
out.
quickly?
They got him out. 7:01 and then 7:02, meals come.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
I didn't even know they could do it that quickly.
Well, it was 1 minute. That's how quick it was. So
Wow.
Bill's going to pass out. And I'm going, come Bill, you ain't got to pass out. And I thought, what are you, he just was useless in the end. He just was going to fall. Because it was so traumatic. And I look back now and and I was really being strong. And then all of a sudden, being cut open. So going back to that, I've got the C-section scar, the overhang. And
Yeah.
I was really happy with Polly and Richie. I didn't want any more children. Then I met Bill, who was the love of my life, and he said to me, I'm 40 and I'd love a baby one day. I thought, I couldn't think of anything worse. I've got my kids, I'm really happy. And then I thought, okay, I said to Mum, I think Bill would like a baby one day. Obviously, I was with Bill a year and a half, and I thought, okay, I took the coil out. I thought, one would be fine. And it weren't, it was twins.
Oh my gosh.
What was that
Oh,
like
yeah,
when you went?
no,
when you
no.
went for the scan, did you have any? What week did you have your scan? Did you have any
So
inclination?
an early scan at 5 weeks, because obviously going on the pregnancy test, because obviously so with Polly, really quickly going back to Polly, it actually took me 2.5 years to have Polly.
Wow.
And I was about to go through IVF, and I went to Harley Street, and this amazing doctor said to me, I'm going to put you on Clomid because I don't think you're ovulating. So we checked my ovaries, and actually I wasn't ovulating. And then that month I was actually pregnant with Polly. So
No way.
all it was I wasn't ovulating. They put me on Clomid, so then I had Polly, my miracle child. Is she my favourite child? I think she is.
Is that because she's young?
I love that you're
I think
honest.
she's my first one, and she was
Yeah.
just, honestly, it was just the most amazing thing being pregnant because I wanted it so much. And
Yeah.
2.5 years, it was a long time, really.
Yeah. So when she was born then, were you already split up with her father?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He really, it wasn't.
Yeah, bless you. That must have been really hard.
It was hard, did everything. And it was my mum. But my mum basically moved in, mum and dad.
Oh,
And then we was
really?
all together.
So he's never met Polly?
No.
Wow. Does
And
she
he
ask
knows
any
about it,
questions?
yeah.
Sorry, no, he has met Polly, but do you know what? I don't ever speak about Polly's dad, so
Okay.
I'm not going to be on here speaking about him. It's because of Polly, do you know what I mean?
Fine,
She's going
yeah,
to
of
grow up
course.
one day and she's going to say
Yeah.
to me, Mum, who is my dad? But at the minute, she doesn't know anything about her dad. She thinks her dad's my Bill. So it's been tough. It really has.
How was it like being a single mum so young?
It's hard.
Yeah.
It was really tough, you know, but I think with me, I wanted it so much, and all I wanted, I had everything in my life, you know, I was, you know, in the public eye, I was filming, you know, I was financially stable. I generally was, you know, I had good money.
And that's always the hardest bit when you think, how am I going to afford it?
Yeah.
If you were on a single income,
of course.
like the average person would be like, I can't, I'm going to have to move in with my parents because I can't pay the rent.
They moved in with me. I said, Mum, you've got to help me,
That's
you know, which is lovely.
Yeah.
What year was she born?
She was born 2017.
Which is when you got the award for Mum of the Year.
So I got Mum of the Year, yeah.
And you must have been like, yes, come on.
Yeah, it was lovely to get that award, yeah. I don't know if I am Mum of the Year.
Yeah,
Not going to lie to you. I don't think I'm
Amazing.
Mum of the Year, but look, I do my best.
Yeah,
I wing
we
it
all
every
do.
day.
We're
So
winging it
that's
every day.
Parenting
That
is
is
literally
parenting.
winging it every day.
Yeah.
It's hard, you know. And Polly now, she's 9. She's like, honestly, she's amazing. She struggles at school. She's severely dyslexic.
Right.
So we got the
You said you're
diagnosis.
dyslexic as well,
I'm
aren't you?
dyslexic, yeah. So she's severely dyslexic. So she got diagnosed at 5, which, when I look at Polly, it's like looking at me. She's very similar to me. You know, we do struggle with our words, and we get our words like mumble jumble. She tries her hardest. Like at school, I always tried my hardest. Like we are the same child. I'm so proud of her, and I really am. She's amazing.
What was the jump like from 2 to then having twins?
Yeah, it was tough. That jump was tough. Let me go back to when they told me it was twins.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So the 5-week scan, they've obviously done my scan. They said, oh, there's 2 sacs there. I was like, oh, lovely, like that, thinking she said, but that actually means it could be twins. And I thought, oh no, she's got it wrong. So then I said, well, but sometimes what happens, one twin will just go. Is it called twin syndrome?
Right.
One can just disappear. It's actually quite common, really. So I've gone on holiday with Bill, and I said, Bill, just really hope that, it sounds awful to say, that I would like just one, I just need one, because I don't think I could handle 2. Yep, they was twins at the 9-week scan. Congratulations, it's twins, lovely.
My God.
So I got out of the room and I was throwing up. Not because I had that, because I think I just was so nervous.
Yeah.
It was the fear. It was the fear of having
Wow.
the twins. They are amazing, like honestly, but it is really tough with twins. If I would have had the twins first, would I have had any more children? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd actually love to know, anyone at home watching this, if they could comment on YouTube, like if the jump that they've gone from 2 to 4, twins, like triplets.
Or which
who
you found
knows?
hardest, whether having
what's
like
the
single
hardest?
babies and
Yeah,
then
I'd love
twins.
to know.
Also, can we just say, why is everyone having twins, by the way, now? Do you not think that everyone's actually having twins?
I do. There definitely are more twins around.
Back in the day, there was never twins.
No, but is that because of IVF?
I didn't have IVF, no.
No. But I mean,
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, of course, definitely.
Yeah.
But all of my friends, they've not had IVF.
Oh, really?
It's something in the Essex water, they're
Maybe it's
saying
something
now.
in the Essex water. Yeah.
So, girls, you want to have a baby, be careful it's not going to be twins.
Oh, I'm done, babe. Shop's closed.
Yeah.
I'm done.
And what was?
But
what
it's Hannah
was,
done.
yeah, we keep talking about that. But as you got home, that transition of being there with 2 newborn babies,
Did enjoy
2
it.
other children, like what was going through your mind within the first 6 months? Like how was
What
that?
have I done?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
can I put them back?
Yeah.
When
will I sleep?
Yeah. It just was, honestly, going back to it, it was really tough. Like, I look back now and I can't believe me and Bill actually married, because I thought we was going to be divorced before we got married. Because the strain in our relationship, you know, obviously having 2, obviously having Richie as well, I just thought it's just the sleep. It's with twins, like when one cries, the other one cries. What one do you pick up? Who's the favourite one? What one needs you the most? But I had that, it was an Asda pillar that I literally just put them on and feed them like that.
Yeah.
It's mad. It's just, But it was tough at time. But I remember bringing them back thinking, what have I done?
Are you done now?
I'm so done. I'm so done. Honestly, I couldn't. Saying that, I didn't say that. Exclusive, girls. No. Last year I said I should have one more, but I don't think I will now. No, I'm getting my life back a little bit. Like twins are at nursery, the twins start school next year. I feel like I'm getting my life back.
But I do find for me, as soon as I felt like I was getting my life back, that's when I got really broody.
Yeah.
I got really broody the other day, and I said to my husband, like, should we go again? And he was like, well, yeah, if I get laid, then yeah. I was like, well,
you got to do that, you know.
But
As quick as you
no,
can.
like after the rosé cleared my bloodstream, I was like,
that's
no.
the thing, is it? When you've had a drink, you just like, do you know what? And it's the next day you go, oh, definitely not.
Definitely not.
I feel like
Mad,
a porn
isn't it?
star after a glass of prosecco, don't you?
I love
Yeah.
prosecco. I don't really feel like a porn star, but I do love prosecco.
Yeah.
And how do you fit time in then for Rudy Doodies with your husband?
We
How
don't.
do you schedule
girls,
it? Like, what do you do with 4 kids?
it just doesn't happen a lot, you know.
We've got a lot
it
going
doesn't
on.
happen a lot, you know. And I sometimes feel like I can't be bothered.
Oh my God, of
You know,
course, we're
love
exhausted.
Bill, love him so much. I don't want to be with anyone else. Like, I love him so much, but I can't be bothered. I really can't.
no, we're
The
tired.
last thing I want to do is have sex. Sorry, girls. Sorry.
Yeah, but how does he take that?
I do actually. I'm totally
Just-
with you on that. This one here, she's like a bit Bonnie Blue over there.
I'm not.
So what are you doing, hun? Because I need to take a leave out your book.
I can't say on the camera what I do. But, no, but we try and make time a couple of
got
times
to.
a week. So yeah, because if you don't,
2 times a week.
well, like, you know, you got. Yeah, we weren't great in pregnancy.
Yeah.
And. Yeah, I
It's just
Well, why isn't you?
I know.
What's going on?
I don't want to say anything in case my husband ever hears it.
No,
'cause
Bill's
it's like-
watching this, and you know, he's definitely like, oh, you know, me and Bill need to make time for each other. We really do, but our lives are really full on. Like Bill's
Yeah.
work, my work. Do you know what I mean? And I know it's like cliche, like, oh, you know, but it is tough. Like, I don't care what you say, it is tough getting back, and you don't want to get your clothes off. Do you know what I mean? If I want to just put my pajamas on,
Yeah.
have a cup
Yeah.
of tea, with big dressing gown on.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
No, I totally agree.
And just chat shit with Bill. I don't
know,
want
I
to be
love
sitting there
it.
being all sexy and
Yeah.
oh, I could feel anything worse right now.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. I totally get it. I think we make time for each other because you have to, but not because you have to, but
Yeah,
I do
but
want
Jessie
to.
would love
Like
to that.
maybe you know, but what I have to tell my husband is like, if I come in and want to snuggle you, it just means I just want to cuddle.
Yeah, I don't want
Like,
sex.
yeah, like
Yeah.
don't then
But
poke
you can't though, because if you go and give them a little cuddle and you like nuzzle in, they're like that.
Me. No, I know.
Like,
I have to
straight
actually
away.
say to him like, I would like a cuddle,
Yeah.
and that's all.
Isn't that sad though? We've
Right
got
now.
to say this. Do you know what I mean? Why can't it be us that want to be like having sex all the time?
Yeah.
Why is it
Yeah.
not us? Why? Well, not me especially. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
My husband sends me on Instagram constantly. I'll have like 5 a day where it'd be like, women that swallow are more intelligent. Women that put out more will sleep better at night.
Oh
Women,
my
if the
God.
more sex you have, the
His
happier you
algorithm
are
must
as
be
a
just
mother.
like
Algorithm must
crazy.
be going
through it,
mad.
and it's like I'm not double tapping that shit. Like
No,
I'm not
no.
doing it. But he's like, oh, did you see my Instagram?
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, yes, I saw it, Andy. Yeah.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah.
know.
I am not actually Bonnie Blue, Andy. So yeah.
Just
But the difference in the start of the relationship
Oh my God.
to like becoming a parent
yeah.
is
It's totally different, isn't it?
yeah.
totally
Do you get
different.
annoyed with him? Like, does he get up in the night? Does he irritate you with little things to do with the kids? How
He
do you deal
talks
with
to
it?
me and he irritates me, breathes and it
Yeah.
irritates
Chew? Does
me.
he chew? Yeah,
Yeah. The
yeah.
other day he spoke to me like with his mouth full and I went, what are you doing?
Yeah, stop. Yeah.
We're married now.
Like, do you know what I mean?
You're not even
but-
perimenopausal yet, are you?
No.
Oh, you just wait. It gets so much better.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's fun.
You just listen, love him dearly. Like, generally, like we do have our weekends away. Like we
Yeah.
always do. Like mum and dad are amazing. Like Bill's mum, she's amazing. They would have them, but we do need to make more time for each other. We do
Yeah.
like always have like once a month, you know. And we're very like when the twins are at nursery and we do have like little
Yeah.
lunchtime, not session,
Lunchtime,
but like
bang.
lunchtime
Wednesday
meal.
afternoon.
Yeah. You know, he tries to like. I'm like, oh God.
Who would you say wears the trousers in your relationship?
It just always depends. Like this week, definitely Bill. Because it's, I don't know, it's very like, it's got a lot going on this week. So it's all like, we've got to be around, you know, if this Bill's well, no way this week it's been. But then last week it was all about, I don't know, it's very different.
Yeah.
It should be equal,
Compromise,
really.
it's good, yeah.
Yeah, we
Makes
should really
good marriage,
be equal, yeah.
And it
Yeah.
sounds like your support network around you is amazing with family. When they
Unbelievable.
say
Yeah.
it takes a village, it's like I can only imagine when you had like having 2 kids already,
Yeah.
but then having twins, it's like I
Yeah.
really need, you
Yeah.
are vulnerable,
Yeah.
aren't
And
you?
how is your mum?
She's
all right?
good, yeah, she's good, yeah. Well, speaking about that a year ago, I just burst out crying.
Oh.
Well, I was in Tenerife. Mum left Tenerife on the Tuesday. Me and Bill stayed out there for another couple of days, and then Friday, it just was all a blur to me. And yeah, my dad just rang me up and said, "You need to come home." I was like, "What on earth's gone on? Everything all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, Mum's had a severe heart attack, so it was severe. So you need to come home." And that was it then. I was like being sick. I was just,
Oh my
yeah. Because it's just like, it's so worrying because me and
Yeah.
Mum are so close. So a year ago, speaking about this, I just couldn't speak about it. I spoke about it a couple of weeks ago and I just burst out crying.
Oh, bless
I'm going to
you.
cry today. But she's just so important in my
Yeah,
life.
of
I love
course
her.
she is,
And she's
yeah.
amazing with the kids. She's amazing.
Did she have to have any surgery or anything?
She had to have a stent in her main artery.
Right.
So, yeah. She went to the hospital a couple of weeks ago. She has to have loads of like tests, and she was on the walking machine the other day just to take. I mean, everything. I said to her, everything's fine now, Mum. You know, live your life now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she lost herself. She really lost her way. She wouldn't want to go out.
Yeah,
It
it would knock your confidence massively, wouldn't it?
She's at bingo hall like every Saturday. I'm like, Mum, go to the bit, but she didn't want to.
The thing is, you hear about men having heart attacks, and I feel like women get them too. But it's almost like, again, like women's health. Like, oh no, they don't really get it. It's fine, but we do. Women do get heart attacks.
You do.
And did you have? Because you say you didn't eat very much for like 3 months when like all that happened.
Yeah,
and,
I did.
And you got a bit of scrutiny, didn't you, about weight loss?
I'll put a picture of me now. They're like, oh, you look ill, whatever. I must admit, so prior to this, I've got to be honest with you, like I did try the skinny jabs. So I tried it because I just wanted lose that little extra baby weight. But even though I was on something good, because I still was training, eating healthy, but I just wanted that little quick fix. But I did it I think I did it for like, 2 weeks? I was so ill. I cannot tell you. Oh, it was just not even funny.
How did it make you feel?
Oh, I was being sick.
Oh, really?
Nauseous. I thought I was pregnant. I thought, am I pregnant?
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
That's how ill I was. So then
Is
I
that
did the
normal
second
for a
week.
side effect?
It's the most side effect. So after 2 weeks, I thought, what am I doing? So I never took it ever again. So I'm going to be honest, I definitely have to take it because I get all people that go to me, you're on the skinny jab, God, you don't, what's the dose? Lost a bit of weight, and all of a sudden Mum had the heart attack. Then that's when it went downhill for me. So it was that transition of then going, oh, that's it, she's on the skinny jabs or whatever. And I did a big OK shoot, and I said, look, at the end of the day, I've not done skinny jabs. I've tried it, didn't work for me. I was so ill. And do you know what? It actually scared me how ill I was.
Really?
3 days I was in bed for, and I thought, I've got the kids, really. I've got the kids I've got to look after. They need their mummy. What,
And
just
I bet
because
you
I would
wouldn't
have
have
been
had
skinny?
any energy if you weren't eating, feeling sick, but you felt dizzy.
But it was really, I don't know what batch I got, but it was really bad. And I didn't take it ever again. I just didn't, you know. I know it works. My mum's friends all on it, my friend, you know, a lot of people are on it and they are doing amazing. It didn't work for me because I was so ill.
And so do you still get that scrutiny now?
Oh yeah, I got it all the time.
Do you?
You look terrible at your wedding. You look so skinny in your wedding. You know, you're a role model for your daughter. Yeah, I get a lot.
What?
Yeah, I get abused like every day.
How do you feel about that?
I am strong.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I was like, what are they saying about me? Like, that was when Twitter was like, you know, Twitter. When there was no Instagram.
Yeah.
So when I first done Towie, it was Twitter. And it was like, God, fake. Oh, what was I? Fake. Oh, everything. Lips. Oh, everything. I got completely abused. And I remember saying to my mum, God, what they said about me. And yeah, it was mad. When I lost all my weight, like, I must admit, I went so skinny. I was like, at one point, I was like 6 stone, 13.
Was this around when your mum was sick?
So this was like 4 months after. Then it was the skinniest. I was just but I just physically couldn't train. I just had because I just had this like anxiety with mum. It was bad.
Yeah.
But look, I feel better now. I train like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Play paddle. Girls, you ever play paddle?
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with
so
paddle.
am I. What's your rating?
Oh, I don't even know. What does that mean?
Are you joking?
I don't know what that is. I just turn up and play and hope for the best. What do you mean by rating?
So you get rated. Like, this is how good you are.
By who? Who rates you?
So whoever's at the paddle. So there's
I thought you meant it was like an Essex thing to rate you how good you look.
I could do that as well, you know.
We need to play so you can rate me.
So I don't rate you, but basically it's like experts, paddle experts, they rate you. So I got a rating, I'm about a 3.1, I think.
Out of what?
I think it's like a 7.
Yeah.
I play against the school mums. Very competitive, not going to
Yeah,
lie
I
to
played
you.
the school mums.
So you didn't. I'm surprised by this, Amy. I didn't strike me, and you're like, I'm really laid back as a mum, just super chill. Talk about paddle.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I know, changed,
my
I know.
God.
Competitive.
Energy's just changed, Amy.
So can I just tell you something as well, girls? So I'm actually number 2 in Essex.
Shut up! Shut
Shut
up!
up.
Oh my God!
For table tennis.
Really?
No, okay, not now. Sorry, that's a bit of a like.
No, I like it.
When
Keep
I was
it going.
15,
I like it.
I played for about 9 years, and I was number 2 in Essex.
Who was number 1?
She was so good, so good.
she?
Can't remember her name, but I was really gutted.
This is amazing.
Because I've got this competitive side, you know.
Yeah.
Not with, I don't think with Polly, you know, I'd like her to be a little bit more competitive. I get that, but with me, I'm very competitive with myself.
Yeah.
School mums all turn up, right? That's it. It's like I start giving myself like some like, right, come now. So what you got to do? Play on her backhand because you don't really do good. It's not really like me to be like that.
Oh,
Really?
that's wow.
Bizarre.
So surprised.
Oh, I like
love
that.
it.
Her forehand's not great, so play to her forehand, and I start giving like tips, and it's mad, bizarre
But that
behaviour.
makes a good sportswoman though,
Exactly.
because you that's what you need to
love
do.
paddle.
You are a businesswoman,
Yeah.
and you would not be successful if you didn't have that
I know.
mindset.
Yeah.
I do struggle. Like, I'm dyslexic. I struggle bad. Like day to day, I still struggle. I know I had the businesses back in the day. I had the salons. I had my own fake tan range. I had my own roller range. I was very mentally there, but I did struggle with like the whole maths and the whole.
Did you have a
clothing
range?
line?
So you used to have, right? So when I presented at the Olympics, I wore like literally all of your dresses.
Did you?
They kind of
Cap sleeves, the
and they had
lace,
the
the ruching here,
yeah, amazing.
I was all
the
over.
colours.
I was in Dorothy Perkins. I was in Berry. I was in Lipsy.
Yeah.
And I just go on all these meetings and go look at all different materials. Don't know if that's going to work. I need to go home. Loved it. Very passionate. And I feel like I think I had this name in Towie going, oh, Amy ain't got a clue. She's so ditzy. She ain't got a clue. But I feel like now I've definitely proved like, I don't want to prove like proving to people, but I'm definitely driven. I've always have been driven. And I don't think Towie's showed me that side, you know, growing up. So.
And what do you enjoy most about like the clothing or makeup?
Well, I used to have the clothing. I didn't do it anymore. I think what happened to me, I had the salon and I had the boutique. And then when I was pregnant with Polly, I just felt really different.
Oh,
As
really?
in, I just thought I was going to put my whole time into Polly. And I feel like I had all of these years. I think I had like 8 years of being all over the UK. I was flying all over the world, promoting this show, that show, doing that. And I just wanted a bit of time for me.
And that's lovely.
And I took myself a little bit out of the social media side because I just wanted to have time for me and Polly.
And do you have the salon?
No, I got rid of it.
So you've stopped all of it now?
Where can we get our vajazzles from now?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know this amount of people that say to me about the vajazzle still? The amount, did you say you had a vajazzle?
I tried it. I don't think I
How
did
does
it.
it feel?
What is a vajazzle? What is it?
So it's actually diamantes on your private parts, your vagina.
A diamante on your flower? What, like
Well, you can,
on the front?
You can have whatever. You can have it actually on, like, you know, your nunny. You can have it on the side.
Yeah.
You can actually have it like, listen, I used to do pajazzles. Like, pajazzles on men.
On winkies?
What's winkies?
Like a willy?
Oh, yeah.
What do you call it? A nunny
So
for
I've
a
got to call
flower?
nunny and we call a willy.
Oh, you just say willy. All
Willy.
right, so
Yeah.
we say... Yeah,
But if you put it on a willy...
But you can have it anywhere. You can have it actually on the bits. You can have it on the balls.
But if you put it on like on a flaccid one and then it grows, like does that affect the? Yeah.
No, I actually thought about that. Actually, that's a very, very good question. I think.
I mean, maybe we should give it a go.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing
Or
that
your
to Andy.
husband.
Jesus Christ. I'll come back with like indentations all over my face.
You will definitely. Jesus.
I'll be like this.
Oh my god!
Wasn't it?
What inspired you to do the vajazzle in the first place?
So it was actually in America. So it was actually really famous in America. So when I then done Towie and I got asked to do the show, they said, "Oh, what do you do?" And I said, "Well, I do a little bit of vajazzling." They was like, "Sorry, what?" I said, "Vajazzling." I remember the crew sitting there like TV, like, "What? And like this could be massive." And I said, "Yeah, like you're basically like, you know, not diamonds on your nunny, and basically I can do it. Like you can use a stencil, whatever." And I remember all of these producers like that, like watching me, thinking I'm just making it up. But I didn't, because I actually did go on a vajazzle course all these years ago.
Oh my god, I love that.
And that was it. So the first ep come, and me and Sam were sitting there, me and Sam Fairs, and I was like, "Han, you need a vajazzle." And I didn't say Han, I said babe. That's when babe was really famous, that word. And I literally vajazzled her. And that night on Twitter, I had Alan Carr message me, I had Simon Cowell message me, going like, "What on earth is this show? The vajazzle.
No way.
Can I have a vajazzle?" Like Alan Carr messaged me. Like it just blew up. So technically I just made the vajazzle famous. Even though it was still famous, like in America, it wasn't famous in the UK.
No, I know
was
it
just-
from you. Yeah.
And everyone does, you know.
Own it.
I ran the marathon and everyone was like, "Amy, get your vajazzle out." And yeah, it was mad.
ran the
Obviously, I done the marathon
marathon?
in 2013, but that was when the vajazzle was just so famous and everyone was like, "Amy." I even went out in like literally going out and I'd actually get people get their vajazzles out to me. That's how famous it was.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So I saw loads of nuns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In my face. Oh, that's nice hairy nun with a bit of vajazzle on the side.
Does Polly know about the vajazzle?
She
What
does.
does she
no,
think?
No, she says sparkle, so we say about on her arm and everything.
Yeah.
But she said this to me about a couple of months ago, and I said, "Whatever you do not go into that school and talk about vajazzles."
Oh my god.
So
Imagine
the
doing
teachers
show
must
but
and
they
tell.
must find
They
it
must-
funny,
yeah.
you know. They
Show
must
and
do
tell
it.
at
Listen,
school.
show and
Oh
tell.
my god.
I've actually
Look
got.
at this.
My mum's
so
got
then-
a big hairy one that's got sequins everywhere.
So listen, the show and tell. I've actually not been asked to do the show and tell at Poly School yet.
Not
I'm not going
yet.
to take it as a, you know. Maybe they don't want me. They don't want me to
What,
tell them about the
for your show and
vajazzle.
tell, the parents going?
They go and tell you about, you know, your job, what's your job and
Yeah, you
everything.
can
But they've
go.
actually not asked me
I've
yet.
not been
They've
asked
asked quite a
that.
lot of the doctors and everything.
Oh,
but
I've
not
not
really
been asked
the
that. I actually
reality
volunteered
star.
once. We got an email from the school saying, anyone got like an interesting job that they want to come to the school and share? And I was like, I don't mind, I can come. I think it's like, okay.
drink nothing.
Maybe I'm not a doctor or
No, that's what it is. I just don't think I got that call. But yes, I said to Polly, I said, do not talk about the vajazzle. So a couple of years, I think she'll start to know.
Yeah. Any parenting fails?
Every day.
Didn't your daughter spend £400 on Amazon?
Yeah, of course she did.
What did she spend it on?
Did you tell me? So I got all loads of Amazon boxes at the door, and I thought, what's Bill bought me? I thought, bless him. He likes to treat me, my husband. No, it's literally, and it was every hour then. I thought, no, what's she done? So what she's done, because she, what was it? She loved Ladybug. But she got all of the Ladybug. She got 4 of the costumes. But at one point we had literally, it was really mad. After 2 hours, I had literally 30 boxes.
Oh my gosh.
There's birthday, Christmas, for the next 18 years.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know about you, but I hate sending things back.
I hate sending things back.
It's just such a faff. It's an absolute ball ache. I thought, do you know what?
It
is what it is. There was a few presents for family, cousins, they're all right. They like Ladybug. That's all right.
That's fine, yeah. For everyone at home, please let us know what's the most embarrassing thing that your kid has done. Comment on YouTube. I would love to know. This is why we do this show.
Yeah. I bet your daughter's looking at your wardrobe thinking, that's going to be mine soon.
Yeah. And your makeup. Does she like your makeup?
Loves makeup. Yeah, she's a really girly girl, Polly. A bit like me. Loves them. Loves it. Loves going on TikTok. She's my work is TikTok, right? A bit of TikTok, social media. She sort of learns it from me. Yeah. And people go, it's not just got her own TikTok account. She's not got no TikTok account. She's just on my TikTok. Yeah. Looking at a few videos, and then we do TikTok videos together. So. Yeah, she loves it. I think she's definitely going to be I think she's going to be, a bit of a TikToker, I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
my daughter sees me do videos, and then I catch her in the mirror, pretending that she's on camera. Yeah. And she's like, oh my God. And she has an American accent.
Why does
she?
I don't know. I think it's because a lot of things that film, movies and everything, a lot of it's American accents. But she's like, hi guys, like and subscribe.
I don't like it. I don't think they do all that. She went to say, Polly, you're going to go to the mall. And I said, the mall?
Yeah.
Shopping centre.
They say trash.
Trash.
Yeah. And I'm like, and she said, can you change my diaper?
I know.
It's a nappy.
I know.
It's mad.
Exactly. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. But I remember when I was a kid, I remember my mum saying to me, why do you keep talking in American? I'm like, am I? Oh my God, I didn't even know.
Really?
Oh
my God, it's so bad.
It's mad, isn't it?
It is
mad. They're watching us. My kids, I'm not, my Instagram's not glamorous at all. So I love your
Instagram, Han. I think it's amazing.
Thank you. Just I put these awful wigs on and make sketches about reality of motherhood, and my kids will come home and see me with cottage cheese on my shoulder pretending it's sick and wet patches on a grey t-shirt, but they just walk in, look at me with a wig on, and they'll be like, are you making a video? And I'm like, yeah. And then they just carry on. It's really normal.
It's normal now.
And I think if one day one of their mates is going to come round to our house and they're going to open the door and be like, what the is your mum doing? It's she's working. She's working.
It's her job.
Yeah.
Polly, she's not great at maths. She's not great at science. She really struggles. I go into the school and they go, she's not doing this, not really the... But do you know what she is, though? She'll go into a room and go, you all right? How are you? Yeah. And she's very passionate. She just is she's driven. Yeah. I look at Polly and I don't worry. I think because you've got to be so
social skills.
The social skills are amazing. Everything. The dancing. She's at the front. You haven't just. It's all about just being academic.
And do you find it a bit draining as well? Because you are constantly having to be on and socialising and being a mum with 4 kids.
Because I'm mum 24/7. I'm doing the packed lunches or the drop off, whatever. I'm doing so much the homework. Sometimes it's so nice to do Towie for 2 hours a day and have a little glass of prosecco and then just talk, not rubbish, just talk about everything that's going on. It's it made me. Do you know what I mean? It's it's my job and I absolutely love it. Do you know what I mean? So
that's
it's
how we
I
feel
find
when
myself
we come
again.
here. Yeah, that's exactly how we feel when we come here. We have our time
to
just talk and just be us and not have to be a mum. Yeah, not have to parent. And it is really nice.
It's just talking not just about the kids all the time. It sounds really
No, it doesn't.
I don't want to talk about the kids all the time. No. And, do you know what I mean? It's so nice to talk to the girls, and because some of them haven't got their children, it's just nice to get that. I don't know. It's just nice to
hold on to your identity a bit more.
It is. That's what I'm trying to get at. But it is a bit. It's tough trying to juggle everything, and you've got to be camera ready at 9 o'clock. Yeah. And you're like, whew, what am I doing? Do you know what I mean?
What advice would you give to parents, because you're juggling everything around working, kids, additional needs? It's it's really intense for you.
I just think for me, I just take every day as it comes. I don't put too much pressure on myself.
Unless
I
you're playing
that.
paddle.
Unless you're playing paddle,
So,
yeah.
yes.
Bloody hell,
So, yeah.
this one.
Oh,
Feisty.
I like
I don't put no
that.
pressure on
like
myself.
that.
I just, every day I wake up and do you know what it is? It sounds really silly. I wake up every day and I feel happy. I feel like, okay, sometimes I don't. But I try and every day be positive is the word. I try and go, do you know what, Aim? Like, there is, because you read all these stories and I feel like you're so lucky what you've got. You've got a nice house, you've got all your lovely children, and I do try and be positive.
Yeah.
I do wing it, trying every day. I do think, right, okay, get up, Aim, right, that's it. So start taking a few deep breaths because it's a lot. I wake up, I've got to get the twins. They don't want to get ready at the minute. They are like refusing to get ready. But it's
They're 3, right?
They're 3. They don't even. And then I'm
crikey.
now potty training now. Eve don't want to potty train. She wants to potty train. So this was last night. I literally had everywhere because she just got the potty and just threw it, which was lovely.
I'm potty training my daughter right now, and she does the same thing. She wants to pick up the
and
potty.
show me. There it is.
Yeah. And like, look. And then every time I do a wee, she wants to look. And then she wants to pour the wee down. Like, how badly designed are potties? How hard is it? Like, potties are horrendous.
I know.
They've got this huge bowl.
Yeah.
And then you go to the toilet and you have to try and manipulate the line to come out. And you're like,
honestly, yes, I thought,
twins.
and exactly. He don't want to do it though. He's like, no. He looks at me like I ain't doing that. So, and then I have to do Polly's home. It's what it is. It's a bit overwhelming sometimes. So I get up in the morning. I am positive, but I take my deep breaths and go, right, okay, let's crack on.
Amy, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
You've been such a joy.
I love
feel like
it.
we've
Like,
just
you've been
been
amazing.
chatting.
Thank you so much. I know.
4 hours.
And we'll get some prosecco out, and we'll just
4
crack
hours.
on. Yeah.
4 hours. I could still be here, but how about next time I bring the prosecco?
Yes,
Yes.
girl.
Then
Yes,
we can really, like, go
absolutely.
into-
Yeah, that
we
sounds
get into
great.
more detail.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is you've got coming up,
Yes.
we're very
Thanks.
excited.
We'd
Thanks,
love you back
honey.
on
with
to
your
have like
wedding.
round 2
I'd love
and
that.
catch up.
I
and
really
everything.
would. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you. You've been
excited
amazing.
about
Amy
wedding.
Charles, everyone.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you.
If you like today's episode, please make sure to subscribe. It's the best way to support the show and keep these conversations going. Quick reminder, we drop the show early on Sunday now for those of you who can't wait until Monday. Please leave us a review or a comment. We read every single one and they genuinely make our day. Go have a coffee while it's actually hot and we'll be back next week. Bye.